Forgive me, Canelo Alvarez. Perdóname. Sampson Likowitz, promoter of David Benavidez, exposed David Benavidez and his team because he said that Canelo Alvarez is smart and that Canelo Alvarez could receive his $150 million to fight David Benavidez, not in September, but in November.
I believe that he will get the $150 million and he will fight him. But November is a good time to do that fight.
And by saying that, the David Benavidez team did lowball Canelo Alvarez with that $50-60 million offer. Because if Sampson Likowitz is saying that he will get his $150 million, not for September, but for November, then Canelo Alvarez is smart to not even fight David Benavidez and wait for the $150 million or the $200 million. Why would I fight this year in Cinco de Mayo David Benavidez for $55-60 million if I could get $150 million plus pay-per-view? ¿Pa qué? So Canelo Alvarez didn't duck David Benavidez. Canelo Alvarez is not really avoiding David Benavidez. Canelo Alvarez will be stupid to fight David Benavidez for $60 million if he could get the $150 million. And David Benavidez's team is justifying it. So, man, look, I'm glad that his team cleared it up. And you know what? They put their foot in their mouth because really, Sampson Likowitz and David Benavidez's team just could have lived off that couple of days of Canelo Alvarez is ducking, Canelo Alvarez is afraid. Oh my God, this money is enormous, because most of the people was thinking that $150 million, $200 million that Canelo Alvarez is asking is too much. What's going on with Canelo Alvarez? But no. When Canelo Alvarez put that number out, it's because he knows the number. He knows he could get that money. And they know they could get that money. That's why he said, maybe not David Benavidez, but there's a promoter out there that could do it. Damn, David Benavidez exposed themselves. And you know how they further exposed themselves? If you've been a mandatory, because the fans and us, we're also justifying it. We also giving him that type of narrative and excuse, right? David Benavidez. Oh, he's been the mandatory for 2 years. He's been the mandatory for 2 years. Yeah. Why are you still keeping your belt if you feel that the WBC is not doing right by you? Why are you still paying sanctioning fees? Look, if your woman ain't doing right by you, what you gonna do? You leave her. Tu la deja. Right? And vice versa. If somebody ain't doing right by you, nobody's respecting you, nobody's valuing you, they devaluing you, what you do? You walk out, you ain't gonna put no money in their pocket so they can keep devaluing you and actually get in the way of your massive opportunity. We all know that Sampson Likowitz was his best friend with Mauricio Sulaiman. No wonder they haven't really mandated the fight. And they not mad because they're not dropping their belt. They're not dropping that WBC interim. They're actually using it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is all they all a team. They was just playing us with our emotions. And you know what? I fed into it. I apologize, Canelo Alvarez, a.k.a. King Nello, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Nello, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. Get the fuck out of here, man. Wow. Damn, David Benavidez, you expose yourself, man. Nah. Canelo Alvarez, it's not that he's afraid of you. Canelo Alvarez don't think that you a monster like that. Canelo Alvarez is just not stupid. He's being a smart businessman. And Sampson Likowitz was with Fight Hype. Shout out to Fight Hype. Shout out to Sean in that interview. He kept on referring to, well, Floyd Mayweather. Okay, you're trying to take the blueprint of Floyd Mayweather. All right, so that's smart. That's smart. Hey, maybe it needed to take Canelo Alvarez to work with Al Heyman to actually understand that we could get $150 million because, of course, if we're talking about Floyd Mayweather, by getting his money, we got to talk about Al Heyman, because if it wasn't for Al Heyman, it wasn't Floyd Mayweather didn't know how to get that type of money or didn't even know his value like that. Now I know why Canelo Alvarez really had to run back to Al Heyman, because there is an opportunity there for him to make that type of money, and he got the relations to get it. They're all a team, folks. They're all in this together. All of them. David Benavidez, Canelo Alvarez team, PBC. They all have an understanding. They all have an understanding. This guy saying, remember what David Benavidez said. He said, when you get that $150 million, hopefully, when you get the $150 million, hopefully, you could buy a pair of balls. So he know he could get the $150 million. You just gotta wait for it. We just gotta wait for it. I know we don't want to wait for it, but it would be dumb to ask Canelo Alvarez to be dumb and fight him right now for $60 million. You wouldn't even do it. If I told you in Thanksgiving, I got you the bag, way more than $60 million, you're not gonna wait for it? Now, you don't know what happens in life, but good possibility. They good for the money. You know that's the most lucrative fight in the sport of boxing. That shit ain't gonna go away. All Canelo Alvarez has to do is win his next fight, and all David Benavidez got to do is win his next fight. We got played. Canelo Alvarez is the king. He is G.